Evidence of the existence of the Creator. Evidence of creativity. These assets of stars, planets, moons, plants, and animals must have a creator. And man did not create these things, nor did he create himself. Or were they created by not creators of themselves? Or did they create the heavens? Rather, they are not certain. Or have they the depository Lord? Or are they the controllers of them? Or have they a stairway into them? Then let their listener produce a clear authority. Evidence 2. Evidence of occurrence. Every creature did not exist then created. A non-living egg comes out of a live chick. And the solid seed, when placed in the soil and watered with water, grow the plant. Everything has a beginning, and everything that has a beginning has a creator. Did a person come upon a time from the ages that were not mentioned anything? He brings the living out of the den and brings to life the earth after its lifelessness. And thus will you be brought out. The third evidence. Care evidence. The arrangement and organization found in the largest things like galaxies to the smallest things like the cell in the body of a living being, and what was provided to these creatures from the causes of life. Of food, water, housing, structures in the body, hearing, and sight that help them communicate with society, evidence of the existence of a mastermind of this universe and an organizer of its affairs. Says Hubert Spencer. The scientist that sees a drop of water knows that it is being combined of oxygen and hydrogen in a special ratio, so that if this percentage differed, it would have been something other than water. He believes the greatness of the Creator, his ability, wisdom and broad knowledge with greater and stronger than the scientist who does not see it except that it is only a drop of water. Likewise, the scientist who sees the hail piece will see under his microscope the beauty of the geometry and the subtlety of the division. There is no doubt that he feels the beauty of the Creator, and the precision of his judgment is greater than that who does not know about it except that it is raining and freezing from the severity of the cold. Linnea. The eternal God is the all-knowing and almighty. He was shown to me by the things that prevented him, until I became astonished and dazed. Any ability and any wisdom and any creativity he made in his crafts, whether in the smallest or largest things. The benefits we derive from these beings attest to greatness, and the mercy of God who mocked it for us. Its perfection and symmetry also foretells of his wisdom, as well as preserving it from fading, and its renewal, it recognizes its beauty and grandeur. Herschel, English astronomer. The greater the scope of science, the more compelling and strong evidence on the existence of an eternal Creator. There is no limit to his ability and no end. Geologists, mathematicians, astronomers, and naturalists, they have cooperated in the construction of the edifice of science. And it is the epilepsy of the greatness of God alone. Newton. Do not doubt the Creator. It is inconceivable that it is only coincidences is the leader of this presence. The French scientist Descartes said, I feel inferior to myself at the same time with a complete self. And I felt compelled to believe that this feeling had instilled him in myself, that perfect self possesses all the qualities of perfection, namely, God. Have we not made the earth a rest and the mountains as stakes? And we created you in pairs, and made your sleep a means for rest, and made the night as clothing, and made the day for livelihood, and constructed above you 7 strong heavens, and made therein a burning lamp, and sent down, from the rain clouds, pouring water, that we may bring forth thereby grain and vegetation, and gardens of entwined growth. Fourth evidence. Evidence of movement. The universe and everything in it is in a continuous, orderly state of movement. The sun, the planets, the moon, the mountains, the wind, the birds, everything is in constant motion. It leads to the succession of the 4 seasons, the alternation of night and day, and the continuation of life forms. Evidence of an organizer of this movement. And the sun runs on course toward, that is the determination of the exalted in might, the knowing. And the moon, we have determined for it phases, until it returns appearing like the old date stalk. It is not allowable for the sun to reach the moon, nor does the night overtake the day, but each, in an orbit, is swimming. And of the people is he who dispours guidance or an enlightening book from him.